getting paid $10 a day. I didn't know I was paying $15 to stay there. So I owed the owner money at the end of the year. Fucking Jews. So one day they announced my name on the loudspeaker. Stephen Zane, please come to the office. It was a woman's voice. Stephen Zane, please come to the office. I went, Steve Insane. Thanks, Brad. That is actually how that happened. Between 3 and 12, I didn't know the difference. And then nothing at all happened. Where did I want to go from there? You know when you go to restaurants here, I go to Taco Bell or those fast food, they ask for your name. In New York, it's just like number 237. Here I went in and I told them Dopey. Most people can't even name the 7 dwarfs. The one they always forget is Bashful, obviously, because he's always hiding behind the rest. People don't know that they were playing around with other names. Possibilities, there was Burpee and Barney, they just didn't work out. And I was wondering, like, once Snow White left, who those 7 dwarfs married? Or were they gay? I'm not sure. Someone should look into that, not me. I'm talking about doctors. You're still young. Wait till you go. I went to a female doctor in my mid-40s. And she goes, you're about that age, you should have a prostate exam. I went, you first. At least I probably let a woman do it before a man. I'm not sure. It was weird. It was going to the same woman doctor, and they tell you to disrobe, and you're like, I'm waiting for the impressed look. I guess I think we have someone next. Yes, I think we have our headliner. Is there anyone else who would like to perform? Anything? Okay, good. Then we have to make our way. I did want to shout out to Dan Gist, who wasn't here today. Apparently he had to go on a diet. He's on a drive-through diet because his driver's window broke. So he can make it out. Next we have Chemo as our headliner this evening. And then we'll let you all go, the hostage audience. Oh wait, we're not at the jail tonight, Pam. Pam and herself once did perform in a women's jail. It was literally a captive audience and they want them back. But they're not looking to do the term. Come on, I'm just giving you time and killing space. What my mother said, you have a master's degree. Unless you have a master's degree, you're Jewish and white. What are you doing? You're killing space. Evo, live from Puebla.
Are you in the ship for the yarmulke burn? Are you fucking really? Jesus Christ. 1 second, people, I need to get fucked up for, nothing new. People that have seen my show know. Oh, that's right, I can swear here, okay. Yeah, people that what the fuck's going on. Pueblo, what's up?
Yeah!
No, come on. There's a lot of cute but drunk women up at the bar. We're gonna try this again because I know they can get their decibels up. Spotlight Bar, what the fuck is going on? For those of you who don't know me, they do call my name is Chemo. They consider me a stand-up comic. Insert joke there if you really care. Oh, I was so hoping Santa Garcia was going to be here tonight because I had like 5 minutes of fucking Santa jokes to do on his ass. But no, he had a wuss out. No, he had personal issues, I guess. So I guess some people can't perform when it's that time of the month. I said some, not all. Ladies, don't get me wrong. I'm not racist. I'm not sexist. I'm not religionist. I'm not misogynist. I'm not an ist. I fucking hate everybody equally, okay? So we'll just let it go from there. And it's only because, I mean, with all the, now that we've got 57 genders, like Heinz 57 steak sauce, and nobody can figure out what the fuck that is either. I just don't care anymore. It's like, to me, there's only 2 kinds of people. There's people, and then there's assholes. Now, being a professional asshole myself, I learned to pick them out in the crowd. Now, I have to give you a little insight behind what's about to happen because I originally said I was booked to do this show tonight. I almost didn't make it this week because last Friday we went to Mesa Drive-In. For anybody who's been to the drive-in, I love that place. I am more a drive-in person than a First off, you know, you can sneak beer at the drive-in and not get in too much trouble. You can smoke your weed at the drive-in, and most of the security guards will just be like, "Hey, hand that here, please. I gotta deal with this crazy lady and her 20 fucking kids that showed up to watch this movie." I just love the drive-in. But so we went to the drive-in. I got stung in the nose by a yellow jacket. Oh, it fucking hurt. At first, literally, I didn't initially know I got stung. We're watching the second movie, and I'm like, is that like a zit in my nose? That just hurts too much. Didn't think anything of it until got home that night. Woke up the next morning and scared the shit out of my roommate. I woke up, my face is literally like out to here on this side, and I'm sitting there going, "Hey, do you want to go to McDonald's? What the fuck is wrong with you? God! You fucking scare me. Go do something. They make Benadryl." It's like, you need more than Benadryl, dude. It's like that tequila bottle sitting over there. You need that shit too, just so we can deal with you. Scary shit. Now, so luckily I am here tonight. Like 4 days of Benadryl and 3 days of sleeping. I actually woke up 2 hours before the show tonight and went, shit, I gotta be at the bar. So I made it. And your bra there, because who cares? Really? Alright, in all honesty, this is the first night I've been able to headline in a while. I had spinal cord surgery back in October. So I literally spent like the last 5 months laid up at home like a fucking hermit, which is never good for anybody who doesn't like being claustrophobic. Because after a while, especially when it's snowing outside, I just get a little stir crazy. So my friends were trying to figure out ways to keep me from going nuts while I'm stuck in the house. So they're like, well, why don't you just watch YouTube? It's like, all right, so I burned out everything on fucking Netflix that's worth watching. So they're like, no, we've got this stuff we're going to show you on YouTube. We'll just send you a link. So they send me this link, and it's nothing but 20 minutes of crash compilations. Literal, just auto accidents on the fucking road, shot all over the world. And some here in the U.S. Believe it or not, there aren't as many accidents in the U.S. as you would really think compared to other countries. Now, straight off the bat, we'll see if we can get somebody to yell this out, other than those that know the answer. What country do you think has the worst auto accidents?
India.
Right here. India was close, but no. Russia has the worst fucking accidents. Now, I didn't figure this one out totally on my own in like an hour time. When I watched the first one of these videos, I started going on this marathon. And about 240 episodes in, I started realizing, all right, it's like Russia, 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 Australia, Russia, 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 US, Russia, 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 Czechoslovakia, Russia. And I'm going, okay, this has got to be a Russian-based thing, because I just didn't believe it. I'm like, all right, there can't be that many accidents in Russia. And I'm sitting there looking. And it's an American-based company. And I actually got a hold of the guy who runs the channel, and he said, no, most of the videos they get in are all from Russia. And I'm going, well, wait a second. Why is this happening? Oh, duh. Because Russians can't fucking drive. All right? Now, I say this not trying to be bigoted or anything else, but you start watching these videos, and it's somebody in a left-hand lane, I mean, literally, 4 lanes across, they're in the left-hand lane, and as the light turns green, they're making a right in front of everybody. It's like, what the fuck is that? Come on, this isn't like being in Trinidad or being up near the Springs, you know, because most people are too high to pay attention on I-25 anyway. We've all been there. So I'm watching all these crash compilations. There's like people in left-hand lanes making right-hand turns, and people in left-hand lanes making right-hand turns. People running over motorcycles, bouncing off of trucks. And I'm like, Jesus, this country's like Road Warrior, the movie. It's unreal. And I kept thinking, Russians can't drive. So I started looking a little more into this, and I did a little research on the internet and found out some interesting things about this. What country has the highest insurance rates out of any other country? Yeah, Russia. You know why? They can't fucking drive! Alright? So I started looking up this other thing. What country sells more automobiles to people than any other, believe it or not, any other country on the planet? Russia. Why? Because they can't fucking drive! And I'm sitting there going, alright, wait, all of this is adding up. I want to know why they can't drive. So I started doing a little more research, and it hit me. What is the number one thing sold in Russia? There it is. And that's why Russians can't fucking drive. Trust me, I mean, it makes sense because any girl I've seen in any of the nightclubs is sitting there drinking vodka all goddamn night. They can't drive either, so kind of put it in perspective. The Russians can't drive. Asians run a close third. India actually runs second. The U.S. not so bad. However, the U.S. ranks number one in road rage. Thank God. Because I don't want to see anybody actually get in an accident. I want to see the people throw punches over near misses. Well, you came 5 feet from my bumper. Come here, you asshole. It's like, yes, bring out the popcorn. I'm loving this. Now, after I started watching all of these, then just like YouTube will do to anybody, it starts bringing up, well, these might be things you might like to watch. Okay. Motorcycle accidents. Now, believe it or not, there's a tie between us and Australia on who has more motorcycle accidents. And it's not because motorcyclists can't drive, it's because some people just don't pay attention to what the hell they're doing behind the wheel. Now, I'm not going to dwell on this one too bad because there's a lot of times I watch these videos and I'm sitting here looking and I'm watching and observing and I'm like, all right, these people around them are idiots. It's like they don't look out for motorcycles. But yet motorcycle riders don't like the cops. And I'm starting to figure out why. Somebody sent me a video and I'm watching, it's this bike fest in Los Angeles, California for street bikes. Not Harleys, not real bikes. Yeah, you look like the type of person, fuck a rice rocket, right? Yeah. No, but they get like 50 of these guys that are doing wheelies down the highway and, weaving in with each other and stuff. And the cops are looking at them like, we can't be shit. But there's 50 of them, there's 3 of us. It's like all they can do is like go alongside of them, turn their lights on and, ooh, hey, you, stop. Fuck you. So that's why I don't really have sympathy for motorcycle riders anymore. I mean, I have sympathy for Harley riders, but not these crotch rocket riders that are doing wheelies. And it just pisses me off to that point. It's like, you guys are morons. You're at the shallow end of the gene pool. Put your fucking helmet back on and go back to school. That's just my opinion on that one. Now, the reason why I wanted to get away from that one is because in the middle of all of that, another link was sent to me. Now, I found out there's something far worse than motorcycle riders as far as compilation videos go. And it's skateboarders. Now by now, since I've already gone through cars, motorcycles, and heading into skateboarders, I pretty much sound like I'm like one cane away, even though I've got the chair. I'm sitting on my front lawn and yelling at little kids all day. I finally realized I'm getting to that point, but at this point is just an average intelligence or stupidity that is happening out there that I just can't figure out. Now, it's not so bad that there's skateboarders out there, because I actually like skateboarding. I mean, come on, I'm on 4 wheels every day. They just have a board on theirs, so it's okay. So, and I do like watching skateboard videos. There's a lot of professional skateboarders out there that are climbing out of bowls and half pipes and everything and doing all these amazing stunts on skateboards. And I'm like, these guys are the guys that have worked on their craft. Then, there's the videos of these little 14 snot-nosed little bastards that are literally running around skateboarding everywhere where they're not supposed to be, And all they do on these videos is just antagonize adults. And it's literally the point there's like 6 or 7 of them skateboarding all over the place. And all of a sudden you've got somebody coming out of the building and they're going, hey, there's a sign here that says no skateboarding on the premise. And the first thing the kids do is look at this guy and go, well, why? We sign up. Amateur mic. Because we put a sign up. Why? Because we don't want you skateboarding here. Why? Well, because if you skateboard here, you're liable to bust your ass, and we're responsible for it. Well, What do you mean, It's like I own the fucking building. I know what my insurance says. You little bastards, get away from here and stop skateboarding. But that's just another rant on my own. I'm trying to do this quickly tonight, because I know everybody else wants to get back to karaoke and shit. I'm kidding. I'm just here to be annoying. Now, I try to stay away from political things, and I don't consider this political at all. But I figured out after watching all these different videos and all these different taglines were coming up, here, watch this, watch this, watch a horse get shaved before it's blown, you know. There's a lot of that out there, too. Hey, if it wasn't for my free cams, I really wouldn't need a girlfriend. Anyway, it's a great website. Check it out someday. All right. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Out of all the people out there that I sat there and went, all right, there's good motorcyclists, there's asshole motorcyclists, there's good skateboarders, those little bastards, there's people that can't drive cars. But when it comes to one particular group of people, there's no good or bad. It's just that particular group of people. And most people know them as SJWs. I call them social justice whack jobs. Oh yeah. All right, now, don't get me wrong. I believe at times, that there should be somebody looking out for the little guy, okay? Whether it's somebody who legitimately parked wrong in a handicap parking